Hi everyone, my name is Layla and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to go over all of the holidays I have in my Sims 4 calendar. I am using the More Holiday Icons mod by LittleMsSam, along with the School Holiday Tradition by LittleMsSam, and what that mod does is gives your kids and teens a day off of school rather than checking the little check box that allows a day off of work and school. And then the last mod I am using is the Holiday Traditions mod by Kira Sims 4 Mods. I will have all three of those mods linked in the description below if you'd like to check them out. So the first week of summer I have Pride. Now for most of these holidays you'll notice there isn't specific traditions, and in my head each household has their own traditions, if that makes sense. Then I have Father's Day. We have the last day of school on the second Friday of the summer, which leads into a summer break. And I have the school holidays tradition, so it will allow the kids to have days off of school. Then I have National Will Write Day. I will have Oshin's channel linked down below, but I believe she created Will Write Day. So for Will Write Day, I have the Thankful Spirit tradition, water fun, barbecue, fireworks, and like sitting by the fire. It's heavily mirrored off of 4th of July. So you'll just be thankful for each other, have fun in the pool or with the sprinkler, have a little grill out, shoot off some fireworks, stuff like that. And then the last day of summer break. And then on this Monday, we have the first day of school. And then on the last Friday of summer, we have National Pizza Day. So you just eat pizza. You can either eat pizza, you know, with friends or family or whatever. It's just National Pizza Day. Alright, so we are moving on to fall. So the first holiday I have for fall is World Health Day. And in my head, all you do is just mainly take care of your mental and physical health. So exercise. And then I have the decoration theme as Harvest Fest. So the next holiday I have is Remembrance Day, and this is just remembering your loved ones who passed. And I have the Harvest Fest decoration theme as well. And then we have Self-Care Sunday. So there are 2 Self-Care Sundays in this calendar, and in my head this is more mental preparation for the bigger holidays, if that makes sense. So usually holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas can be really stressful for some people, if not most. And so in my head, this holiday is just mainly to get yourself mentally prepared to host guests and to throw an amazing party. Then we have fall break, and it's just another school holidays tradition, so kids will have that off. Then we have Harvest Fest. I did not do the tradition of grand meal, mainly because the grand meal I feel like is so restricted. I think there's only like 4 or 5 meals that you can choose from. I could be wrong, but I just think it's a little bit restricted. So that's why I am not using that tradition. So I mainly just have Thankful Spirit and tell stories, because I imagine almost every household having their own traditions, if that makes sense, and everybody will have this day off. Then we have another fall break, and then we have Symbol Sunday. Obviously this kind of mimics Super Bowl Sunday. I know Super Bowl is technically in spring. I just kind of like to have it in the fall. So basically you'll just invite guests over if you want, or just have it with your family and you'll just watch sports TV. Then we have National Pancake Day. So you will just cook and eat pancakes. And then we have Halloween. So we got the spooky spirit, trick-or-treating, wear costumes. Alrighty, we are moving on to winter. So the first holiday I have for winter is Grandparents' Day. If you have grandparents, you'll just spend the day with them. And then I have another self-care Sunday to mentally prepare yourself for Winterfest later down the week. Then we have winter break for the kiddos. And then we have Winterfest Eve. So in my head, Winterfest Eve, you know, that's when Father Winter comes and you do some baking, maybe give each other gifts. Then we have actual Winterfest, and in this Winterfest, it's just festive spirit and open presents, and then each household kind of has their own traditions. So some will go out, you know, for dinner or host a party or play games or whatever. I just kind of like to keep my holidays as open and versatile as possible, if that makes sense, for each holiday or for each household. And then we have game night. So this is just hanging out with friends or family and then playing some games. And then the next holiday is New Year's Eve, so you'll just count down to midnight and you will make resolutions. And then for New Year's Day, I did have everybody have this day off, so they are able to start off the new year with friends and family. So the next holiday I have on my calendar is Krampus. So I got the idea Krampus from the Life is Strange double exposure. Max Caulfield from the first Life is Strange is in college in this game, and her college campus throws a party called Krampus on Campus. And so I fell in love with that idea so much that I created a holiday for it. So in my head, you would decorate your house or party space with Halloween decorations and Christmas decorations and just throw a really fun party. This is more of like a last hurrah for Halloween and Christmas spiriters, if that makes sense. We are moving on to spring. So for the first day of spring, I have spring cleaning. So you'll just clean around the house and then do some baking. And then I have Earth Day. So in my head, each household would do what they can to support the Earth's health, if that makes sense. Whether that's a beach cleanup or donate or volunteer anywhere. And then I have taxes. Now this one might seem a little bit funny to have in The Sims, because taxes aren't fun to pay. However, I do like to play semi-realistic, so I do like the idea of my Sims paying taxes and filing their tax returns. Either pay a certain amount or get a certain amount back. I have not played with this tradition yet, so I am very excited to see how that works. We have Easter, so you'll just get a visit from the Flower Bunny and do a little bit of egg hunt. Like I said, I imagine each household having their own traditions, whether that's attending a holiday ceremony or volunteering somewhere or having a party or a barbecue of their own. And you will have this day off. And then we have 2 days of spring break for the kiddos. And then Valentine's Day. So just a romantic spirit, and you'll just go on a date. And then this last one is going to be Mother's Day. So for Mother's Day, I really wish I could have fit it somewhere in the semi-beginning of spring, but I kind of liked how everything was laid out, so I just kind of kept it right there. That is it for all of my Sims 4 holidays I have in my calendar. I will show you guys some of the icons from the More Holiday Icons mod by LittleMsSam. So these are all of the holiday icons that come in that mod by LittleMsSam. I have some of the traditions from the Holiday Traditions mod by Kira Sims 4 Mods. I have carved pumpkins, beach cleanup, donate, eat pizza, file tax return. I think that's it. Yeah, so not too many traditions because I like to keep each holiday almost as open as possible for each household that I play in. So yeah, that is all of my calendar. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. So I will be starting my own forever save file, but I'm not going to overwhelm myself too much. I plan on starting in the world of Copperdale, which is going to be where my new LP is going to be based in. I do not have a name for the LP, so if you guys have any ideas, please comment down below. I am struggling so hard. The idea of the LP is these two kiddos who come from separate families who have been best friends ever since they were toddlers, I believe. And they kind of grow up together and they experience childhood / life together. I am really excited for the Adventure Awaits expansion pack, so that is going to be playing a heavy part in the LP as well. So I would say some key ideas for the LP would be nostalgia, childhood, best friends, memories, I don't know, something along those lines. So if you have any ideas, please comment down below. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited. I will see you in my next video.